Welcome back to J&J Farms. Today on this gloomy Oklahoma Tuesday morning, we're going to be running a little bit different today. I'm going to be running a 1/4 inch bit, something I never do. Got a lot of cutout on some modern style cabinets, I would say. These are a bathroom cabinet. They're basically what I've been running, except this will really have no detail. It's all straight cut. So get to introduce you to Slim Jim today, or what people call it's my best detail bit. It's going to be running basically the place for the 32 inch, 1/32 inch cut. It's a bunch to say. Anyway, so I wanted to video it and show you guys. I may do a bit changes so you can see what kind of bit it is. So actually I got to sit now. So I don't know if you guys can read that. Alright, so this is Slim Jim, as I call him. Can you see that? Really good detail bit. Normally I would only use it for 3D cuts. So if you're doing a big open scale, you know, that's running back and forth, you know, making a single pass, you know, for a 3D cut. I don't know if you guys know how they work. They sort of run a grid. They don't really run back and forth. They run one line all the way across and all the way back, you know, from front to back to form the image. Anyway, so I'm not going to be using that. This is going to be using for a straight down kind of cut. You'll see. Right now I don't have a 32nd inch bit. Well, I do, but it's not the right kind, if that makes sense. The one I have is a router bit, and it only cuts on one side. I really think it'll burn everything if I do it that way. So it's going to avoid it. That's all there is to it. So point blank, just avoid it and not do it. And so I'm going to get you in, show you. I got one loaded up. Program's loaded up. I'll show you what I'm going to run. And we'll view a little bit of the rough cut start and how it's going to look and how it's going to play. I think, let me check. I was going to tell you how fast I was running. So I got asked that. Cut. So on my roughing, okay, I'm sorry I'm looking away, but I'm trying to read my monitor. On my roughing, I'm running, the feed rate is 95 inches a minute. A little bit high, I understand. The plunge rate, 30 inches per minute. And the depth per pass, I have it at 0.0937. If you break that down, 0.0937, it's exactly 3/32 of an inch. Sorry, I got my cheat sheet. I'll show that if you guys want it so you can screenshot it. I use it all the time. When I worked in machine shops and for engineering and stuff, it was a lifesaver. I always kept them in my toolbox. That one's probably 40 years old. It's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, you know. Anyway, I may show that. I don't want to take it off the wall, or I would just show you. Okay, on my detail, my feed rate is 80 inches a minute. My plunge rate is 35. I run a little bit higher on that for the detail just because. And I'm running the 3/32 depth pass also. I just find that a really good amount for my system. I run my Makita router on 3.5 to 4 depending. If I'm flush cutting some hardwood, yeah, I slow it down to about a 2. And then I run the feed rate fast just so no burn, you know what I mean? I'm taking off little minutes and I change my my depth per pass, of course, you know. So, all right, let's wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, evening, morning, whatever you're doing at the time. Enjoy it. Hopefully this helps. And we appreciate you. Like, subscribe. I know we're pretty new. Only got 18, 20 videos up, but I'm really wanting to keep this alive and help people. Just everyday life. This is what you can expect. This is what you can do. And make it work. All right. I'll catch you soon. Alright, here's the little cheat sheet that I use. I don't know if you guys can see it clear enough. I'll scroll down it. So, you know, like earlier, I had to reference 0.0937. Just look at it, 3/32. Sorry, it's shaky, guys. I'm stretched out and But it breaks everything down by the 16th, even in millimeters, which, you know, a lot of stuff is in millimeters. It breaks it down for you. Yeah, it's worth a $100 bill all day long. So, all right, let's look at what we got over here. We are going to run an 11 by 33. Why does that have a 4 in it? I don't know. I guess I typed the wrong number. Anyway, it ain't gonna make that much difference. 33 and a quarter. Anywho, inlay vertical runner. This is how I label my files. Rectangle array. I'm using a quarter and a 32. Right now the quarter is going to do all the roughing. So, yeah, this is what I call a rectangle array. And this is the vertical inlay I was talking about with the 1-inch runner. It's just how I label my stuff. You know, you guys, to me, it makes it easier to catalog, to keep up with things, you know, yada yada. All right, so we're up and good there. Let's get her pinned out where she needs to be. As always, kick the dust collector, turn your router on, hit play, and watch it work. I have no idea what it's cutting. Oh, it's cutting them in groups because I aligned them in groups. So I do know what it's doing. I know it's loud. Sorry about that. But getting her all nice and ready. Alright, I ain't going to bore you with no more of that, but we'll do a little bit of a catch-up here in a minute. Let's see how long of a file this is. It's only an 18-minute run, so we'll try to catch her about halfway, and I'll give you an update. Alright, well, we're at some nice critical cuts now of the roughing stage. You can see it's taking off quite a bit. Still got a pass to go. I'll just show you real quick. It's only been running a few minutes. We're still, you know, we got 10 minutes left of our 18 minutes. So, and you can tell these were, you know, just regular plywood cabinets. You can see the grain. You can see where they spliced them. Woo, that patch there is, I don't know why it sounds like that. It doesn't like that path. I don't know why. Show down here how it needs to just turn the corner. Really, really nice. And the white offset with that dark grain, it really pops. I mean, you really don't have to do much to it, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you, update you a little bit on how she's running, how she looks. It's a totally like a retro style cabinet, I would say. So, when we get set up for the detail cut, I'll bring you guys back in and show you a little bit of that, and it's going to be cutting here in the middle. So, all right, catch you then. All right, we are back and the rough pass has completed. So, Let's move this. No, I don't want to move it. I have it set at 0 right now. Just show you guys, you know, everything's cut. I want to show you a couple things here. Normally, cabinets are made out of plywood, especially old ones, and they were made differently, so you got to keep that in mind. Normally, I would throw some wood filler in here, you know, some Bondo mix, whatever. All these little cracks. See them? That's how they put it together on the inside sheets. Sorry, that's the hardware holes on it. But normally I would fill those in and I'd let them dry. I would sand it before I sanded, you know, then sand the whole thing and restain it. This customer wants it left this way. They want the old with the new cut and they want it left like that. So that's what we're going to do. We're about to cut the detail in the middle. This is going to be the block array, as we call it here. So you'll get a glimpse at that firsthand, and the old Slim Jim's coming out. So we'll get a bit change real quick, figure it out, switch it around, and then we're going from the quarter that did all of our rough to our 30-second substitute. Keep in mind, when you're doing big cutouts like this, don't run an 1/8 inch. It kills your time. You know, pay attention to what bits you're using. That's like I said, that's why I label mine. See, a 1/4 inch and a 30-second. Now that's a little bit lying there because the 30-second I don't have. That's just the way I programmed it. So Slim Jim's going to do all that for me. But keep that in mind when you're doing things like this. It makes a lot of difference, okay? So let's get a bit change going and we'll see what she does. All right. We got the old Slim Jim on. It'll focus. There we go. Heck of a bit. Let's go over here. We're going to go ahead and load real quick. I don't have anything zeroed out, but I want to open my file, pull up the details. You guys see my big finger there. Real small file. Didn't take long at all. It's saying it's a 21-minute run, so ain't going to be a whole lot to see here. I'm going to zero her out. I guess you guys can stick around for that. We're going to launch this thing, get her running, and see where we're at here. Get some light down in there. Let's do a little bit of a speed run real quick. Sorry, I'm going to have to do like this. Nope. All right. Camera light, I guess it is. All right, here we go. First of all, we're going to go down fast. Get close to where we're going. Slow her down. Now, I'm going to get under here and look at this thing because I want it to just barely just, you know, not even touch, but, you know, I want a frog hair's difference there. Does that make sense? So I'm going to leave you right here. Figure that part out. And then okay, so right there, I'll go ahead and test. Everybody says it don't turn. Well, look, my bit turns. It's not cutting the wood. That's what you want. That's hard to show, but that's what you want. Dead on your X, your bit's down. I didn't have to use any material, so that's what you shoot for right there. If you can accommodate that, then you are golden. So let's get over here and pin this out. We'll go back to my screen, go down, I'm going to pin it all. Because that's exactly where we want to start. She didn't pin. There we go. Alright. So let's see that we got our right G-code file loaded up. We do. Looks good. As always, kick on your dust. Kick on your router. And let's watch the magic. Coming. It's going to be a little hard to see in there because the bit's so small. Man, look at that perfect cut. Nice rounded edges. This is why you get a Slim Jim. You see that cut? That is just perfection. And that is included in the $70 kit that I reviewed in the earlier video. So keep that in mind. Alright, well, we're going to let it run for a little bit. And let you guys get in here to see the array that it's cutting. And I'll update you, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Catch you then.